Howdy friends and neighbors, Ron here, and we're going to do another video on the Why Are We Here series. And guys, I just do these as I have time. You know, we're all busy, so if you haven't seen the previous videos, it might make more sense to watch those first, so that you can kind of get an idea of the foundation of our documents, and kind of why we wound up here in America where we are, and what the framers really had in mind for us. The next document that we have to go through, and I've kind of skipped over the Articles of Confederation, because when we get to the Constitution, we'll deal with the Articles of Confederation, because they really go hand in hand. So our next document that I wanted to deal with here is the Declaration of Independence. First of all, that phrase in and of itself is very, very important. The term declaration or declare simply means to make a statement. Okay, it's stating something, and so the framers of this nation were making a statement, not only to the King of England, but to the world. Okay, this was a worldwide event, if you will, that the framers and those who backed them in this nation were making a unanimous statement of separating themselves from England. And so we're going to just kind of tear this down a little bit, okay? July 4th, 1776, the unanimous declaration of the 13 United States of America. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. This is a very, very powerful, powerful statement. There's a lot here to digest. First of all, they realized the necessity of dissolving the political ties that they had with England. Okay? Guys, you can't just read over these things. You have to read the words in order to grasp the depth of what they were saying. They used the term necessary to dissolve the political band or tie that connected them with another, King of England, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station or status to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them. And that is a very interesting phrase for them to use, because they did not make a they did not make they did not differentiate between the laws of nature and the God who created those laws. Because if you read this correctly, laws of nature and of nature's God. So they recognized a couple of things here. They recognized that God existed, and that He was the one who created the laws of nature. There's no getting around this. And then they say, entitle them. Who is them? It's the people. So they are in the beginning of this establishing the idea that under God's law, which is the law of nature, okay, that we are entitled to certain things under His creation. And they go further to say, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. In other words, they're not just going to go up and say, listen, we're just breaking ties with you. No. They are going to, as we go through this, list the absolute reasons why they are separating themselves from the King of England. We hold these truths to be self-evident. Very, very important. Self-evident. In other words, you don't even need to be taught this. That's what self-evident means. It means it's inherent in you that all men are created equal. They understood the idea. And to put it in modern day terms, I cut myself, you cut yourself, and 1,000 other people cut themselves, we all bleed the same. They understood the idea that we all wind up in the same place in the ground. We're all equal. Okay? That all men are created equal. Okay? That they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. The word unalienable, as I have said before, means that they can't be taken away and you cannot give them away. They are inherent, which means that you are born with them. That among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Very, very important here when we talk about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So when we talk about life, everything that's involved with maintaining life, place to sleep, place to eat, all those things that we need in order to survive are natural. And guys, this is why I have problems with the government telling us what we can and cannot do when it comes to things like foraging or gathering our own food. Who are they to tell us what that looks like? Liberty. And I've gone through liberty in previous videos, but I'll just spend a minute here with liberty. Liberty means that I have the authority to do whatever I want to do as long as I harm no person. As long as I don't break the laws of God, i.e. murder and all that whatnot, stealing, I've created no crime. And therefore I'm free to do as I wish as long as I harm no other person. And I mean true harm, not hurt their feelings and blah, 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 blah. I don't have time for that. There has to be true harm there, guys. Okay? And I'm not even convinced, and sorry, it's very hot down here today. I'm not even convinced about this idea of emotional being battering, because how do you put a price tag on that? And who hasn't been emotionally battered? Seriously? I mean, you call somebody a name anymore today and they're, oh, you've hurt my feelings. Well, tough, get over it. Get some thicker skin. Unless you physically harm me, I don't give a crap what you say. Alright, enough of that. And the pursuit of happiness. Listen, this is very subjective. Who has the right or the authority to determine what my pursuit of happiness looks like or how I should pursue it? And the same thing goes for every single individual human being around the globe, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't limited to America. This is universal. God's law is universal. It's not limited to America. So I want to stop right here with this video, and then I will get to the next part of this in the next video. But I want you to really understand this. Okay? Our rights, our liberty are natural. There is not one single human being that has the right, power, authority, or jurisdiction to tell you how you have to live. All right. Thanks for watching.